When life doesn't go as I want, I often feel this huge emotional need to clench my jaw, which has given me bad TMJ for decades. Now, thanks to my Alexander technique lessons, I've been able to slowly let go of this unnecessary jaw clenching. But I get frustrated, I just want to grind my teeth. It's doing enormous damage to the enamel in my teeth. And when I get frustrated, I feel like I want to express this frustration through body tension, which then kind of locks in the frustration. So over the past few years, through my Alexander lessons, I've slowly been able to let go these unnecessary layers of body tension. But it's slow work because we tend to think of ourselves, identify ourselves in large part through our layers of unnecessary body tension. So as you let go of them, you journey into an unknown land. You have to kind of let go of clenching, pulling down, which has become so familiar for many of us. So listening to this interview Batty, an Alexander teacher, gave, she says, think about how many millions of times we nod our heads. Now, how we nod our head either frees the spine or brings more tension and compression. So when most people nod their head, they lead with their jaw like that. If you do lead with your jaw, even gently, you create a whole pattern of tension throughout your body. But if you let the desire for movement come from the top of your head, from around the suboccipital joint, from up here, that allows a beautiful sliding and gliding on your top joint, which is between your ears. So most people nod their head starting from the jaw, tightening the neck like this. When you add this body tension, you're taking away from your emotional availability to life, creating unnecessary anxiety, unnecessary stress, unnecessary body tension, unnecessary body compression. Another tip is decide to receive with your eyes. So sight comes to our eyes and we receive into deep pools, but many of us, we kind of push our eyes out there to stare or to think. And this stiffens the whole body. So if we were only able to allow the image of the world out there and just receive it into soft eyes and let that feed our whole body kinesthetically, that would turn around how we function throughout the day. We let go of this interference, which is staring or holding, or tightening or overworking in the eyes. Notice what happens when you